Greetings, this is This and I am Me, and we're back in time because if you watch my Hollow Knight series, you heard me say in the last episode from yesterday that I wanted and was supposed to be playing Oxygen Not Included, but it had just gotten an update, and my game was crashing every time that I tried to play it and load up my save. So I didn't play it yesterday. I played Hollow Knight instead. And then I tried again to get this to work today. And I could not. Once again. I could not. So, why I am on 1 times speed, and like I said, back in time, is because what did work, surprisingly, or thankfully, was loading the most recent autosave. So my save did not work, but my autosave did. And so I just have to redo what I did on the last day before I ended the episode. So I went and I checked. And I had just expanded this room out. So I'm working to do that again. Put that there and this here. And I added some other crown molding pieces. So we'll do that as well. And then we should be all caught up and hopefully won't have any more problems. So yeah, the game got a really cool, like, free DLC update sort of thing, expansion, called Sweet Dreams, I think. It's about dreams and dreaming, and there's also some stuff with spices or something, I think. So that's all fun. That's cool. But it's not fun if it breaks my game. I was afraid that I was possibly going to have to completely abandon this colony and the save file and like start a new one, which would be devastating. I really don't want to do that. Because we just started this one. I don't want to start again. I would honestly like maybe even take a break from the game if it was like that. I would be like, I just don't feel like I can do that right now. So hopefully this just keeps working out perfectly fine. Okay, they're going so slowly. You guys can speed it up a little bit now. And also on the last day, I had been waiting for them to finish this pipe system, but it looks like they've once again finished. Oh, right, and there was a printing pod, and I chose... Okay, it's different things this time. Last time I chose sand. This time they're not giving me sand as an option. I'll take the oxalite. Do I let them put oxalite in here? Consumable ore? I do. I don't know if they will. I don't know if it actually stops it from deteriorating, but if it does, well then it's there. Okay, now that this is completely sealed off, we can deconstruct all of these pieces, and I can finish putting this crown molding in place. Okay. Also, I know it's a little bit random, but I probably will be changing the... should I put crown mold in there or a plant? I'll put plants somewhere. I don't know. Might seem a little weird or random or something, but I think I will just be putting Oxygen Not Included back in its other, like, spot in terms of, like, the pattern of my uploads. I won't leave it here because, so, like, I will be playing it again more recently than I play Hollow Knight, I guess. But, if I don't put it back, then it will be play Celeste and then play Hollow Knight, which is really bad. I cannot play those games one after the other. Honestly, I should put more games in between the time that I play them, because the closer together that I play them, the more confused that I get with the controls. Okay, now we're finally back on track, right? It took about 4 minutes, and guess what? It was about the last 4 minutes of my video that was stuff that I had to do, so it seems perfectly on time. Oh, and also, I already said in my Hollow Knight video that I had wanted to say something to all of you that watch the Oxygen Not Included videos, but I was like upset that I wasn't getting to record it because I was going to forget what I was going to say and blah blah blah, and I almost just did again. Like, I almost did forget, for real. But I remember. So I just wanted to say thank you all who watch for 200 episodes in now, while keeping it like a positive experience in terms of like, no one is trying to micromanage what I'm doing, and people are giving... There's so many idle people. I have to figure out something for them to do. Well, I guess we can start by putting some Which direction should we go? Probably the one that's closer to the door. This was a suggestion from you guys. Will you delete the tile? You won't. Okay. Maybe I don't want them to delete it. Let's just put it that far for now. What was I saying? There are suggestions, there are tips, there are ways that things can be done that are told to me by you guys. But nothing is ever like, oh, this is the right way to do something, or this is the best way to do something. People let me make and do things the way that I want, and they let me sort of like think of my own ways, figure stuff out kind of on my own. And like that is so much nicer than having people say like, oh, well, you're not doing it right, you know? Because there are a million different ways that you can do it. There are a million ways that you can do it poorly, and there are a million ways you can do it well. And then there's like the most optimized way. They got that done so quickly. There's the most optimized way that it can be done, you know? There's, I guess, why don't we just uproot this? There's the most optimized way that it can be done. There's like a min-max way that things can be done, you know? But still, let me build. Okay. Still, you guys let me just like, you know, do what I want and figure things out the way that I want. Okay, that went one further, and that's kind of annoying. And I really like that, and I really appreciate that, because I don't know if I would be able to be 200 episodes in if that wasn't the case. I play another game that is not really the case. I feel a lot of the times like I get comments saying like, oh, this is how you're supposed to do this. This is the way that this thing should be done. And I'm like, I don't play like that, for one, and for two, who asked? So yeah, sometimes it can be like that. But we're 200 episodes in, and people are not like that, and that's really nice. And also, I don't remember what my also was, but I'll give me a second to think about it, and I will, because I know I had an also. I actually don't remember at all. Maybe I'll remember at some point. Okay, it looks like all of our plants have fallen out again of these things, which must mean it's too cold. Okay, it's too cold. But eventually I'm going to figure out how to fix that. Right? I mean, eventually they're going to stop cycling water through because everything's going to be full. Surely it's almost stopped, right? Oh. Yeah, I think it's just about stopped now. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. It stopped. No more water will move through because this thing is full and I haven't figured out where to put this water yet. Okay, nice. So basically, this water is 16 degrees, this water is 17 degrees, okay? And the coldest parts of our colony are very chilly, but like, hey, we got these guys growing again, so that's good. Yeah, you guys suggested that I could build, obviously, a fire pole here, which I needed to do at some point, but I wanted to make sure I had enough resources to do that. And so, like, we've got that going there, and that's good. But, like, the more suggestion that, like, the part that I hadn't even thought of, is you suggested, like, when I do things like this, that is, like, a big deep dive, or even, like, going up here, you know? Which they're getting very close to space. When I'm going paths where I wish there to be an exosuit to protect them, I can put it further down the path so that they can get down the path quicker, if that makes sense. So last time in my other colony, I had a big path going down this way to get to the oil, and I had an exosuit at the beginning because there was a lot of slime at the beginning of it and everything. But so their whole journey was very, very, very long because they were wearing the exosuits, and exosuits will slow down a duplicate. They'll make them slower. But if, like, the beginning of the path is somewhat safe, or at least safe enough to just need an oxygen mask, then you can do an oxygen mask checkpoint at the start, and then they switch into exosuits when the temperature is something that they're going to need protection from, or when germs are something that they're going to needing to be protected from. You know what I'm saying. So, that's a good idea, and I like that. And we probably will be employing that to some degree. But I'm not ready to set all that up just yet. The fire pole really does help them get down there quickly, though. Wow. I wish you could fire pole up. Like I wish you could go... Maybe the plastic ladder really is that fast? I'm not sure. But, like, how quickly they can go down the fire pole is not even matched with how quickly they can go up the ladder. Maybe if it was a plastic ladder, it would be similar? I'm not sure. Obviously, the transit tube is the fastest, but... Those, you know, they cost a lot of power, and also they can be somewhat problematic or deadly if you're not careful. Okay, I have done a lot of nothing so far. A lot of just talking. So last time we got through here, but I almost killed everyone, except apparently not. Slime lung it's been tamed. It's not as bad as it used to be. Also, is here, like, where do I see the, like, dream stuff? Do I have it? In this save? How would I know where it is? There's dream? Something that has to do with dreaming? When the duplicates dream? I don't know. For the update is what I'm talking about. And then also there was, like, spices of some kind. Like something to do with spices. Like more like kitchen centered content. I don't see anything in the immediate portion. Maybe I have to start a new game to get that stuff. In which case, honestly guys, I'm not going to do that. I know it sucks, but I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I don't see the new stuff here. I don't know. I guess you can't do it? Whatever. Oh well. I never knew that it was even going to be a thing initially, so it's like no harm, no foul, kind of, you know? A little bit. Okay, what do I do next? I don't remember. Do I do this? Do I make this path? Do I go down here? I don't want to. I don't like it down here. It's deadly down here. And it costs me a lot to go down there. I don't like it. I do not like it. Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. I'm too afraid to go and configure any more of this because I mess it up so just terribly. How do I do a better job of this? Should I have done like I should have done like a double airlock system. That would have helped a little bit maybe. Or like the hand sanitizer needed to be here. There needed to be double airlock. There needed to be like a deodorizer. There needed to be a lot of things, I think. Gosh, okay. Slime lung won't kill though. It's okay. It won't kill. But also, it would be bad. Like, my colony would, you know, quote unquote, die anyway if I had, if I put an airlock here, then will this air eventually clean out if I put a deodorizer in here? Maybe I can do that to help kind of fix it a little bit. Someone has to risk their life, unfortunately, but it might just be what I need to do, you know? So yeah, what was I saying about this whole situation? I don't remember at all. Wow, I actually literally have no clue what I was talking about. What was I talking about? I can't put this here because it's like, it's gonna get in the way of everything. I want to put exosuit things there. Hand sanitizer goes there. Okay, so someone will have to go through there and they'll have to do all that. And then it's a double airlock. And then something or other, yada yada yada. I don't remember. Oh yeah. What would kill my colony, even if it's not like slime lung, the disease itself, is if everyone got sick with slime lung. You know, if I just let everyone go through here and they all got slime lung and then therefore they're all out of commission, then we would die. So even though the disease itself might not kill, if the disease puts enough people out of work, that can kill. Okay, but I'm apparently going to have to open this door a little bit. And no one is sick right now. So I'm going to have to let them open the door so that Nicola and Ellie can go through and do those builds. Do those builds. Okay. Maybe not. They won't be able to get past the checkpoint. Okay. We're gonna need another oxygen mask. Oxygen mask, or, 50. Whichever. Let's make 5. Okay. And then this is going to need, deliver a suit, please. I mean, they can just take this one, right? It's unreachable because they can't get past the checkpoint. Okay. It's all very complicated. Use some wire. Do that. And then we're going to need to build gas intake there as well. I know I said I didn't want to deal with all of this, and now here I am dealing with all of this. But I'm thinking these are probably going to need like one at each spot, right? What I'm thinking here is that we might as well get it done because it gives us access to the natural gas geyser. So I'll try to get it done. I don't know how we ever stopped the slime lung before, though. How did we stop it from, like, polluting the air as I would open and close the doors? I can't remember. Because, yeah, like, look how much slime lung there is right here, right now. Huh. Okay, well, it's not super catchable, even. So I'll try to keep all that in mind. Try to ease my fears a little bit. And they're going to build up everything over there. So it's going to be okay. We'll get it done, and then we can have access to the natural gas generator. Because if we have that, and then we can sort of split the top power line to working off of this, then the bottom power line, like these actual generators and batteries, I'll feel more comfortable making some docks down here. Some mask and exosuit docks in this direction. But I didn't want to pile that onto my system right now when I'm already, I already am only relying on one coal generator and one manual generator. Like, kind of ridiculous. So yeah, we'll do that. Oxygen is fine. They are breathing. Good. Power doesn't seem to constantly overload. Temp is survivable. I mean, no one's gotten hypothermia yet, so I guess they're okay. That's for exosuits, and they would need like the snazzy clothing refashionizer or whatever sort of thing, right? If they wanted sweaters, okay, fine. No sweaters for anyone, not yet. You're gonna put an oxygen mask on, which is gonna minimize the time that you're exposed to all of the slime lung right there, which is good. I wish I could tell them not to put oxygen masks here. Disable auto, repair, clearance, vacancy, deconstruct, disable building, disable disinfect. Like, why did they put that there? Because now he can't go again because there's an oxygen mask missing again. So they can't finish working, you know? I don't understand. Vacancy. Suitor duplicates may pass even if there's no room to store their suits. Suitor duplicates may only pass if there is an available dock to store their suit. I don't know, my dude. Why don't you want to go through here now? Oh, because they can't. They can't do this stuff because they can't get through there because this is not fully set up. But why aren't they building the power wire here? Oh, it's cool. It's charging the suit. Oh, okay. Okay, now they can go in. They can finish building this. Good. And then there. Now that suit is charging, and hopefully they'll be able to go through and do that. Okay, okay. No, Nicola. Okay. I don't understand why. Oh. Why did these things double up? Because now they're going through even though all they have is the Atmo suit. I mean, even though... Do you get what I'm saying? They're going through even though this checkpoint should be saying not to go through because they're not wearing an Atmos suit, but they're wearing a mask, so it's fine. So these two checkpoints should be doing different things, but they're doing the same thing. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Eventually this will be charged up and it will be fine. So I have to get rid of these two things, but only once this is charged up. And then they'll finish building everything else. Oh, it's charged. Okay, so now you deconstruct this, and you deconstruct this. And then you'll have to use the Atmos suit. Right? You'll have to use the Atmos suit. And in here, it's kind of dangerous with the germs, but maybe eventually we can clean it out a little bit better. Maybe eventually. So we put the airlock there. Good, Ellie, good. She's okay. I was like, she's not wearing the exosuit. Kind of lame, but okay. Okay, and now we can deconstruct that one, and we can change this to left. Okay, and then that is right. Okay. And now we take the last spot here that had that thingamabobber, and we put this here. Now we have a double deodorizer situation. And then we can build more exosuits. How much power do the exosuit docks take up? Is it a lot? Is it constant? I don't remember. Stations. Atmosuit dock. Power 120. But it's only when they're refueling, right? Huh? Oh, I don't have any more metal. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now, right now they have room for 4 of these Atmos suits. 4 people can go over there at once. Okay. And it's a big power draw, but only when they're charging, and then it will stop. That's not the overlay I wanted. This is the one I wanted. Okay. The pipes are already set up. Oh, and they're set up perfectly for those 4. Okay. How bad are the germs? Okay, so as of right now, there's a lot of germs in here. But it only spreads so far into the colony, and then hopefully it gets cleaned out mostly. Still no one has contracted slime lung, or else they immediately, took a med pack and healed or something. Okay. That's something. I don't know what everyone else has been doing, because all of that I queued up was literally only Ellie and Nicola. No one else was allowed to do that. So I hope everyone else has been busy doing things. Do you guys want to make some more pickled meal? Go for it. Oh, you can make some of these finally. Okay. There you go. Have some frost buns. That'll raise everyone's spirits, right? Bristle blossom. So we have a lot of calories. That's all good. And we haven't filled up our fridge yet, so I think we're fine there. Let's keep crushing metals. Keep crushing metals, because we do need them. And okay, so we're gonna have pathways down here to make things safe, pathways over here to make things safe. It's very complicated. I don't know why no meteor showers are happening and putting metal here. Will that only start after I've excavated my way through personally? I don't think that's what it was before. Am I on a meteor that doesn't have those or something? Because this whole time I've been thinking, who cares if I kind of am, refining metal the stupid way? Because eventually I'll just be able to collect refined metal and it'll all be fine. But now I'm thinking it might not be fine. Oh, but the refined metal thing is the only way that you can make steel. And you need steel for all of the space stuff. Oh, God, that's annoying. So I'm going to need to make that refined metal, the metal refinery, when I make steel. Ugh, okay. That's all very, very inconvenient for me. We're going to need more suits, but I don't think we can make any right now. Yeah, I don't have any more fibers. Reed fiber. Oh, wait, yes I do. I just don't have the copper. Oh, okay. 2, 4, 6. I can make 3 more suits. 1, 2, 3. I just have to get the copper. 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. Okay, and we're making copper right now, so I mean, I guess I can only do as much as I can do in terms of that. Good. Our water's running pretty low. Should I dump the water into our system? Has it 17.4? My system. The system. It was gonna be such a cool system. Such a cool wink wink system. But I don't know how to set it up. So the output, you just meet up with here, and it all mixes back in. It can't even mix back in because there's water in the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could make the water try to meet back up with that path, but it's not gonna go anywhere because the path is already filled with water. I would have had to do it before the path filled with water. What else can I do here? So, well, I guess we leave it for now. We hope that we don't run out of water. And we wait until this warms a bit again, and then once it warms a bit again, and we can afford to have new water flow through here, I take this water and I just dump it, because we've got, you know, kind of like unlimited water for this system. So I'll dump that for now just to get our water supply back up, and then I'll figure out a better system for like recycling it until it's warm enough and then dumping it later. Like, we don't want to waste the potential energy of the cold water, you know, and just dump it. But if we're going to run out of water and there's water right there, we might as well just add it. But I don't want to add it now, because if I add it now, then we're going to have more super cold water flow through here, which is not helpful. You know? So I'll wait a teensy bit. This area is so warm, though. It's so hot. What is this telling us in terms of... Oh, okay. 47 cycles every 86 cycles. Oh, God. Next activity is 21. Okay, so there actually isn't any more water for another 21 days. Okay. I mean, we'll probably still be fine. We have 3 full tanks plus what is sitting here. So we should be fine. Okay, but that's that for the future. These things, I'll have to tell them to deliver a suit. And I'm also going to tell them here that the clearance is always, even if there's no place to store, because it seems like things are getting complicated with the oxygen masks, and there's a chance that someone could drop an oxygen mask and it would block one of these. I don't think so. They were putting the oxygen masks here, not here, but just to be safe, we'll say, hey, whatever, come on through even if you can't put the exosuits down, because I don't want them to die. And I don't know how bad that would be for them, so, you know, we'll do that. Okay, they still have to make the 3 suits. So we've got people doing that, we got people doing that, we got people cooking, we've got people, what else? We've got people researching. We don't, but I'm gonna get people researching. Maybe research whatever you can that's not yellow. So this one you could do. Okay, you know what? Just do it. Let's get all of the non-yellow researching done that we can possibly do. So we're gonna have to get to space pretty soon, but I'm working on getting an alternate source of power first, because relying on coal and manpower is not what I should be doing this far in. So alternate source of power first. Then we'll work on building more of those docks to safely get people to the extremities of the planet where they're going to get the more interesting things. The oil, the space, and we can make steel, and we can have hot temperatures. all that. Okay, but I mean, technically this first one is ready to go. Like, someone could go out there right now. I don't have to wait for there to be 3 of those. This is not working. So these don't actually clean anything but polluted oxygen. They won't actually... So there's 0 surface germs on the bin, but there's slime lung on the clay. Does slime lung ever die? If this clay just sits in here, will the slime lung eventually die? I can disinfect it, but it's not gonna kill the slime lung, is it? Do we just have slime lung now in our base? Is it just gonna be a part of this? It's unfortunate if that's the case. Yeah, like this is not actively trying to clean the air. It only tries to clean polluted oxygen, and if there's polluted oxygen here and it cleans it, then it's scrubbing out the slime lung while it does that, I guess. But if it's not doing that because there's no polluted oxygen, then it's not doing the other stuff either. You know what I'm saying, right? Okay, well maybe the double airlock system will help a little bit. So now we pop open this, right? And once that is open, we pop it open just with a door. You don't want the natural gas to go far. I've learned that. It could go here though, because it's hard when I put everything really close together and really confined, because things get hot. Right? Oh God, do I have to make it out of steel? It's gonna melt if I make it out. Well, or was it only because of how hot the place was that it was in? No, this thing is hot. Okay. So let's put a horizontal door somewhere. Like, none of it seems like the way a door should be. Like there's one too big of a space in every spot. Here. Natural gas is going to be able to spread a little far, unfortunately, but how cute, Ellie. Unfortunately, it'll spread a little far, but that gives us all of this room that we can be building stuff, right? I can put it on like a little platform or something. We're going to need a generator. We're going to need a generator. Is all you need a generator? No, we're going to need a pump. And a generator. Yeah, okay, you need a pump and you need a generator. So we're going to open that up only once they've built the door, which Ellie's doing right now. Okay. And then once we open it up, we will try and find a platform. I don't want to... Is this too hot or too cold? I was going to say I don't want it to be unplanted, but I guess oxygen, polluted oxygen, carbon dioxide, polluted water. It's not going to be able to grow here anyway, because this area is going to have natural gas exposure. So it needs to be 22 to 37, and it is 18. It's actually too cool over here. Okay, just uproot that for now. And we can make a platform of sorts to go here. And the stuff will go right about there. Funk Soul Brothers. Okay. Sure. Oh, we've got 2 suits. Nice. 2 suits, and did it seem like the germs really came through still? Yes. It did. But maybe less? There's no real way of knowing, is there? There's absolutely no way. And now this is all infected too. If I wanted to expand over this way, this is all dirty. Oh well. I guess we can have more people go through here now. Let's allow 1 more person. Because I still think it should be kind of limited, right? Priorities, skills. Which is it? Priorities. And let's find maybe 1 more person that's good at building, or 1 more person that's good at... Well, it's gonna need to be researched. So who's good at researching? Lindsay. Okay, so Lindsay's gonna be able to go through here as well. Lindsay. Doot, doot. Okay. She can go through there with the exosuit on. And when we finally get up there and we research that. I should probably level this out a little bit just so they don't have to climb. Because climbing slows them down even more, especially when they have an exosuit on, I believe. Okay, now that there's that airlock there, now you're going to dig through these 3 spots. And you finished that research? Cool, okay. Mop over here. I don't know why all this is here. I guess some sort of ice or snow melted. Please mop it up for me. And we're gonna have you research something new in a moment. But let's give all the power a second to relax. So I'm sure I'm using a bit more than we're used to right now. So using the computer would make that worse. Do not use the computer right now. Go through there, maybe put some in just mesh tiles. Gold amalgam is what we're gonna want to go. These dusk caps are growing here? Okay, well I don't want to interfere with those. I mean, unless they also can't. They can't grow here. They need to grow in carbon dioxide, okay? Uproot them. Uproot. All of these things cannot grow here any longer. And then we put a little bit of platform kind of like this across the way with a ladder up here. There. And so we'll be able to build the generator right here and the pump can go over here, I think. That'll make sense, right? I mean, we could do like generator and pump, but I feel like things should be slightly further away from the gas geyser itself. If that'll help at all. I'm not really sure if it does. I think the gas will be hot. The only reason it's not hot right now is because it's been the same gas sitting here for a very long time. Yeah. So I think in the future, everything over here will be hot. So I should try to remember to use metals that can withstand heat when I'm building things over there. Okay. So we do have 3 people that can go through there that are working on all that. Oh my god, they're so cute. Look at them go! They're risking their lives. I mean, not right now, but once they go through here for the short amount of time that they go through there, they're risking their lives. Okay, refinement. Not refinement? Oxygen. No. Power. Aha! Natural gas generator. Build it with gold amalgam. It makes polluted water, carbon dioxide, and heat. Oh, right. Just the fact that this produces heat as well. Okay. Natural gas into electrical power, carbon dioxide, and polluted water. Okay. Well, it's gonna be built here eventually. You won't even let me place it yet? Oh, that's annoying. I want to place it now! Okay, well, we can place the pump now, right? Ventilation would be the pump. Gas pump. Gold amalgam. Gas pump. Right there, maybe. Oh, we're gonna need a filter and stuff, too. Gas pump. Gas filter. Intake, output, intake. Okay, so intake and then output. Gold amalgam. Intake, output, filtered output. Intake, output, filtered output. Filtered output doesn't fit. This way. How about this way? How about this way? Intake, output, filtered output. That should be an optimized position, right? Maybe? Because you do this. Is any of this overheat temperature plus 15? Overheat temperature plus 15. I have a lot more... Yeah, I have a lot more granite than I do the other stuff, so I don't know if this matters, but so output, this is going to suck up gas. And it's going to go into the filter. And then out of the filter, we're going to put that into the natural gas generator once I have a spot for it. And then the other output for carbon dioxide will go down that way. Okay, sure. Guys, don't get yourselves stuck in there, okay? Lindsay, you're concerning me a little bit with where you're standing, but I think you're fine. Okay, and then another one goes there, and then we have 4 spaces. That should be plenty to have our little thing sit there. Okay. And then the weird thing is that we have to bring power to this so that we can bring it over here to this thing that also needs power, but then this thing is making power for us, but like we have to power it. You know, it's kind of weird. Okay, I have just enough room. So that goes like that. And then ventilation, gas pipe, input, filtered output, intake. Okay. This goes here, and then the output is carbon dioxide. And that's going the same place as the other stuff is going, which is so yeah, this is carbon dioxide will come out of here. My brain. Right? Carbon dioxide will come out of there, and it just leaks the polluted water. So carbon dioxide will come out of there, and then also carbon dioxide or oxygen will come out of here, and then we'll just drop them. Should we drop them out here? Because if we do that, it will help this be like a closed chamber, like of only natural gas. Maybe? That might be a bad idea, but I can always move this part later and have them drop it off at a vent that is much closer. So for now, we'll try it that way. Okay, then we just need all of the power wires, and I think we're good. Wait. Yeah, no, this is how this all works, right? Oh, but I'm doing it in such a weird way. I did one of them like this before, I think. It's just that I also might want to be able to store some natural gas in tanks. And I've kind of put the piping all really cramped. There's not really a way for me to get a second path of natural gas piping to get to some tanks, which I don't even know where I would put those. I guess for now we won't store up any extra, but it's a really, really, really good idea to do that, especially to do it as soon as possible. Oh well, for now, I guess I'll just do this. I don't feel like I should be using gold amalgam for these wires. I don't have that much wire, but I will do what I can for now, I guess. 1, 2, and 3 things that all need power. And then maybe once I get a little further down here, I'll just use copper. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I guess I have to just meet it up with the main power line. It's going to overload, though. I have to get another power transformer or something. Where is the power gonna go that I'm making? Wait, this is confusing. This thing doesn't need power. This thing gives me power. So I don't want to connect it to those other things. I don't want to figure it out right now. Cancel. Power wires. Okay. Cancel the one that's going to that thing. For now, just try and get this initial stuff powered, and then this gives us power, so I have to put that somewhere else. We're going to have to dig out more of this channel. I don't have enough room for everything. Okay. But I think I'm out of time for now. I do want someone to start analyzing this. I'm out of time for now. We're going to have to finish building this next episode. I want this to filter out natural gas. Okay. So it's kind of set up, but it's not powered yet. So that's that. Sand. Oh, now they're giving me the sand. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. I feel like things were weird. I feel like a lot of weird stuff was going on, but maybe it wasn't at all. That's it for today. Let me just check the germs. Ooh! Oh, no, I was just zoomed out. Thought I was doing a lot better. Okay, that's really bad. What is up with the water, guys? I thought I told you to mop this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye now.